It's Hanson's school day today. Little Hanson, the most gorgeous, sweet-natured little boy. He's the cutest to look at. But his nature is just so gentle. So we need to build his confidence. Okay. So on the human side, you look at him and your heart melts, and you want to, you look him in the eye and you talk softly to him, and you give him all that attention. In the dog's eyes, what you're actually doing, unfortunately, is putting responsibility on him. And if it's a situation where he's not sure, he will then interpret your behaviour as you being not sure either. So you will actually make the situation worse with a dog that isn't confident. The best thing you can do with a dog that isn't confident is don't give them eye contact and don't necessarily talk to them too much. Okay, when he's away from the house, which is interesting, he's in with a boy's look. He's just running about, he's happy, he's carefree. He is a lot more reserved at home. When I go to pick him up, he's not overly keen on coming with me. He's very nervous about it all. He's very nervous about leaving his mum. What's interesting is he tends to go up the stairs and sit at a higher elevated position than the humans on those stairs, which tells me that he's trying to be, I think he thinks he's in decision-making mode with his mum, who's one of the gentlest people you could ever meet. Unfortunately, a dog will sometimes interpret your gentleness as a weakness. So it could well be that because Hanson isn't overly confident himself, he will see that sort of weaker behaviour, the gentle behaviour in another human, as being a weakness. So he will then go up on the stairs to his elevated position because he thinks he's got to oversee everything and make sure everything's okay. Because he probably doesn't see his mum as being tough enough to handle that, which of course she is. But yeah, it's just that whole dog interpretation of human behaviour and how we get it wrong. So less eye contact, less talking when you've got a dog that's not overly confident. And the power of the ch sound. Always, if he's doing something you don't want him to do, give them the ch sound. That way you're not putting your voice into the situation, you're not weakening yourself by putting any kind of emotion into it, and we won't escalate the situation. And a little run around with Frank. But once he's with these two, he's just like, yeah, come on boys, what can we do? So Frank, shh. No, Frank sometimes goes that fast he trips over his own legs. I don't want him tripping over Hanson because he's too cute. So today's work really is just going to lots of different places with Frank and with Roscoe, Mr. Calm, and just building Hanson's confidence in going different places, meeting different dogs, hearing lots of different noises, because he's not a confident guy. So he's really comfortable with these dogs. What's interesting is his mum said just lately with one of the dogs that he knows quite well on a walk, he's took to sort of biting at her legs, playful but real sort of puppy biting playful stuff. So she's a bit concerned about that. What actually happens is when the dogs get overconfident with each other, they will tend to be more more intense with their behaviour. So because he's confident and he's comfortable with this other dog, he will increase his play behaviour, which is the biting. So I mean, Frank will very often bite Roscoe's legs and pull Roscoe's legs from under him. So but he doesn't do it to any other dogs. So don't worry too much. Don't think, oh, they're getting over the top with their play. It's highly likely with a dog they don't know, they're not going to do that. They'll only do it with a dog that they're more comfortable with. Again, it's the behaviour that we don't want. So even when they do it, just give them the ch sound, okay? Let them know it's not a behaviour we want. Again, when it's a playful situation, try to keep your voice out of it just so that you don't make it even more playful, so you don't put more energy into it, and we keep it calm. So yeah, lots of confidence building for little Hanson today, and the sun's coming out, which is great, so we're going to get some more absolutely gorgeous photos. So he does gravitate towards Ross quite a lot. Good old Uncle Roscoe and the pups. So yeah, catch up with you later.